There is a moment, and if you have ever seen the right photograph, you know exactly what I mean. When you see our planet from space for the first time, and something shifts inside you. It is not just that Earth looks small. It looks fragile, precious, like something you could cup in your hands and protect above everything else. But that photograph does not show you the other worlds sharing this solar system with us. The giants, the frozen wastelands, the burning hellscapes, worlds that look almost like ours, but are nothing like ours at all. Tonight, we are going to change that, putting Earth next to every one of them. By the end of this video, you will never see our home the same way again. If that sounds like the kind of thing you want more of, Beyond the Cosmos is where you belong. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, because every week we take the universe apart and look at what is inside. Now let us start at the planet closest to the Sun and work our way out to the cold, distant edge of the solar system. The first planet is small, about a third the size of Earth, with almost no atmosphere, so nothing stands between its surface and the full, unfiltered energy of the Sun. By day, the temperature climbs high enough to melt lead. By night, it crashes to hundreds of degrees below freezing. No middle ground, just the full extremity of space, with nothing to soften it. It is covered in craters, billions of years of impacts, because nothing has ever existed there to wear them away. It is a world without recovery, a world that simply endures. Earth is the opposite. Our planet is always renewing itself. Wind carves our deserts. Rain cuts rivers through solid rock. Oceans eat coastlines and rebuild them elsewhere. Volcanoes push new land up from below. Our surface looks almost nothing like it did 100 million years ago, and that constant, restless change is part of what makes Earth capable of supporting life at all. The second planet from the Sun is, on paper, the most Earth-like of all. Similar in size, mass, and gravity. Its thick, permanent clouds once making it feel mysterious, almost promising. The answer, when we finally looked closely enough, was no. Beneath those clouds is one of the most hostile environments we know of. The atmosphere is almost entirely carbon dioxide, trapping heat so effectively that the surface sits at around 465 degrees Celsius, hotter than the planet closer to the Sun. The pressure would crush a human body instantly, and those soft white clouds that look so inviting from a distance are made of sulfuric acid. Our atmosphere contains carbon dioxide too, but in small, balanced amounts, mixed with nitrogen, oxygen, and water vapor, holding the surface in a range where liquid water and life can function. The difference comes down to conditions falling in the right place at the right time. We are on the right side of that line. Most worlds are not. Then there is Earth, third from the Sun. The only planet here with liquid water on its surface. The only one with an oxygen-rich atmosphere. The only one where life, as far as we have ever found, has taken hold. From orbit, we are blue, mostly ocean, wrapped in white cloud systems that drift with the seasons. We sit at a distance from our star that keeps us warm without burning us. We have a magnetic field deflecting solar radiation, moving tectonic plates cycling carbon like a long-term thermostat, and a large moon stabilizing our tilt. It is an unlikely combination of factors all working together at once, and the result is a world so alive and loud with biology that we still have not finished cataloging everything living on it. The next world outward is smaller, colder, and covered in fine red dust. We have studied it more than any other planet beyond our own, photographing its ancient volcanic mountains, its deep canyons, and, most importantly, its dried riverbeds, which tell us water once moved across this world, that it was warmer and wetter once, and that this red desert might once have supported something alive. Then something changed. The atmosphere thinned over billions of years, stripped away by solar wind with no magnetic field to stop it. The water froze beneath the surface or escaped into space, and the warmth left with it. What remains is dust, silence, and a pale sky with no weather worth speaking of. Whether anything ever lived there remains one of the biggest unanswered questions in science. Past this red world, the scale of everything changes. The next planet is the largest in the solar system. Not slightly larger, but enormously so. More than 1,000 Earths would fit inside it. It has no solid surface, just gas that thickens and compresses with depth until the pressure becomes something no material we have built could withstand. Its storms are permanent. One has been spinning for several hundred years and is roughly the diameter of our entire planet. This giant may have been quietly protecting us for billions of years, its enormous gravity deflecting comets and debris that would otherwise travel toward us. We may owe part of Earth's stable history of life to this distant world we will almost certainly never visit. The next world carries something no other planet here matches: a set of rings, a vast flat disk of ice, rock, and dust, spreading outward in bands that catch sunlight and glow against the dark. Early astronomers who spotted it through primitive telescopes thought something was wrong with their instruments. Some believed they were seeing a triple planet. It took decades to understand what they were looking at, and it remains one of the most quietly spectacular things in this solar system. Then come the last two great planets. One is tilted almost completely on its side, likely the result of an ancient collision. The other, the farthest of the major planets, is a pale blue sphere with the fastest winds we have measured, and among the lowest temperatures in the solar system. Both are cold, enormous, made largely of ice and gas, and empty of anything alive, as far as we can tell. And then there is Earth again. After the crushing heat, the acid clouds, the ancient red dust, and the endless dark and cold, there is this one small, blue, noisy, living world, sitting in exactly the right spot, with exactly the right conditions, doing the one thing none of the others can do: sustaining life. Billions of years of it. An unbroken chain of living things. One generation handing something forward to the next, stretching back to the first spark of biology in a warm, shallow sea, and forward to everything walking, swimming, and growing on this planet right now. Every other world here is a lesson in how easy it is for things to go wrong, how narrow the conditions are, how many ways a planet can exist and still be completely empty. Earth got it right. Against all the odds, our world found the balance, and it held. That is not a small thing. That is the most remarkable fact about the solar system. If tonight reminded you of that, please hit the like button. It costs nothing, and it helps this channel reach more people who need to hear this. Subscribe to Beyond the Cosmos. We explore stories like this every week. The planets, the stars, the forces, and the questions worth asking. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Leave a comment below. Out of every world in this solar system, which one do you find most fascinating, and why? I read every single one. Thank you for watching.